It's the third. It's the good morning. It's the last day. I'm gonna put my creams on, and put on my costume, and go downstairs and grab some coffee. And we're going to get this show on the road. Last day. This is the last day, and this is what dreams are made of. A community coming together to fight a deadly disease. Everybody got on their bikes and was basically prepared to ride. And if it wasn't for my Melissicans who pointed out that I was still wearing my sneakers and not my bike shoes, that would have been, I mean, thank you, girl, because you know what? You can't ride the kind of bike that I have unless you have the cleats. So, Melissa, thank you for looking out. And I need to say a very special thank you to Eric and to Tara, because you know what, guys? For the first time in the whole 2-year history of my participation in the AIDS ride, I have never had anybody ride with me. I've always been stuck in the back, and it was really nice to, like, you know, ride the bike and bullshit with somebody, you know, as it makes the time go by so much faster. And I don't know, I mean, I doubt I was really keeping up with you at your speed, and I kind of feel like you had a little act of charity and you kind of stayed behind. But maybe not. But I'm just, in my fantasy, I'm going to say that you guys stayed behind, and it was really kind of it's like a really great experience to ride your bike and talk to somebody. So we pulled into the rest stop, and I have a very special person to introduce you to, and he was my personal bag boy, and his name is Father Bob. And I want you to know in this next clip, my Lori Lit Robbins in the background, because I did not see this until I came home and started like editing footage. And Lori, I see what you did, Lori. Padre, I just want to say thank you for being my personal bag carrier. You're like my personal bellboy. He's such a cutie pie. So we're here at the woods, and we're just asking that you don't get bit by any ticks, or because there is rampant Lyme's disease and West Nile virus, and they stopped spraying with those airplanes a couple of years ago. So we're just asking that you're safe. And should you see a decapitated head along the side of the road, please pull over and call like 911, because that's someone's child. That brings us to rest stop number 2, and I rode in, and I have to tell you, I was a little, I mean, here's the deal. We're riding in the woods, and what you guys did not know the day before is that I ran over a frog. And I kind of started to get teary-eyed, and I killed it. And it's just like, you know what? AIDS has claimed the life of yet another living creature. I was very nervous that I was going to kill another living creature. Because a lot of people don't think I'm a very sensitive person, and I am hypersensitive. And just because I have a snarky, snappy personality does not mean that I don't have feelings, especially when it comes to living creatures. So anyway, enough of the jibber jabber. So I come into the rest stop. I did not kill anything. I'm really tired. Like, I'm really tired. This is the part of the event where all the lesbians and the straight people toss a football around. I can't participate in that. So being I couldn't participate in the sports aspect of this rest stop, my Lori Lit Robbins decided, she goes, have you ever been inside this place? Because there was like a museum in there. And I was like, no. She's like, you have to come inside. I'm going to take you in. And she's so super excited to take me inside. I mean, there was no way to prepare me for what I was about to see when I walked in that door. And needless to say, I was very freaked out. And for me to be freaked out about something, because nothing in this world fazed me, trust me, just because I have an innocent face and I smile all the time, I know the dark side of life, and this shit was scary. Oh, I do. I've never been in here. We're going in here. Yeah. It smells like a sauna.
This is my new friend. He's going to ride. This is what happens when you ride too much. You lose too much weight.
Chuck, what are you doing? Dirty things. Wow.
Can I get both of you like that? Let's see what we can do.
That was so worth it.
What you couldn't see because the camera wasn't on, like pointed at me, was my Laureate Robbins decided to be a jokester, and she put, I don't know what it was around my neck, but it was like, I think it was like a stuffed snake, and I freaked out, and everybody started giggling. So it's like, Lori, here I am thinking Lori's going to be, Lori, I am disillusioned by you. You're a sicko. You're a sicko, and just so you know, I hope the joke at my expense was worth it, because let me tell you something, I had a little bit of panty pudding after that experience, and for someone that hadn't pooped for like 3 or 4 days like that, that's how much you scared me.
I got it. Now you got it. I want to take a picture in front of the fire.
I want to know if PETA has seen this place.
They have
That place was scary. I'm sorry. I mean, that place was filled with like stuffed live animals. What do you call that? It's Norman Bates did it in the Psycho. Norman Bates did it in the Psycho movies. It's taxidermy. That was taxidermy. So after that traumatic experience, we got on the bikes and we went into the next rest stop. But this is where I had a complete meltdown. And it was time for me to hang up my bike cleats. My heart wants to finish, but my body is like, I think I pushed myself to its absolute limit, and then like maybe 10 additional miles, and I just really, I like really can't pedal any. Like I can't pedal anymore, and I feel bad that I can't like finish it. I can't finish it. This is very hard, and you need to train, and I'm not a very athletic person, so being like, get on the bike and train is like someone saying, why don't you regrout your bathroom tile? It's kind of like, what? I don't want to do that. But this was a great ride. I didn't fall, and it was just a really great, it was just, you know what, I gotta go. Bye. Well, the ride came to an end, but you know what? I didn't give up completely. I did ride the last 5 miles to the end point, and I got to lead everybody in. I was like the leader of the parade, and I'm going to take you guys on a special journey, and you guys are going to get to see what it was like to cross, you know, to get to the end point from my eyes. We're going to ride in. I'm riding behind the dikes on bikes. And Dave. And there you have it! 10th anniversary New Drive Ride Against AIDS, bitches!
Okay, so now this is generally the part where we introduce the riders, but today we have a special treat because Lucia's nieces are here, and with her mom and her sister and another relative that I don't really know, and they would like to do a cheer for us. And I have the pleasure of knowing these little young ladies because they go to the same school district where I work, and they see me work on the computer sometimes. So here are Lucy's nieces.
Cyclist, we hold you dear. You rule the world. You have no fear. You really, really, really shine. You're in our hearts. You're in our minds. Go cyclists! Hooray!
that cheer part was like the best part of closing ceremonies. In fact, I got a little teary-eyed during it. So, those were the nieces of my other little crush, Lucy Torres. Okay, so now it comes time where I need to thank, first of all, I need to thank Pat Sherman because Pat, despite the fact that you have edible ladyfingers in your SUV, you're an incredible woman. Pat puts this whole event together and runs it, and she's extraordinary. And I wanted to thank all of the crew. These guys, they carried our luggage. They carted my bike. They cut up our fruit. They set up rest stops. They directed traffic. They were dykes on bikes. They fixed our bikes. They did so much for us. And then also, I really wanted to thank all of the riders that participated in the event. Because I would have to say 99% of them, me being the 1%, they rode 250 miles. They rode in torrential downpours, up and down mountains. They rode in like crazy humidity, getting bit by mosquitoes and other types of like insects. They had insane terrain, crazy weather, and not once did I hear one of them complain. Not once were they not like completely motivated and supportive and encouraging. And I mean, I can't do what they do because I'm not athletic. I was in awe of their talent. I was in awe of their dedication. And I just wanted to say personally, thank you for all that you do for the AIDS community. Thank you. I'm gonna just okay. This is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. New Jersey Ride Against AIDS 10th anniversary. Bye.
Okay, so now it's time to introduce the riders. And first, I'd like to start with Bob Wu. Next, we have Chris Giverson. We have Tara Mensonitis. Next, we have Melissa Plakanis. Chef Coletti. Carol Harris, get up here. Brian Coyle. Lucia Torres. Terry Felton. Linda Ziemba has already left us, but we'll give her a round of applause. Lori Temple. Kathy Hale. Lori Litt Robbins. Minnesota's winning 20-7. Rob Meredith. Eric Tuvell.
quercetin you let me. That's for you. You take that home.
We won't go into that. TMI. Sean Noble. Colleen Feeney. Paul Castigliola. Lori Harmon. Andy Kuntz. Stephen Rowley. Certainly last but not least, Anthony Pizzonia. All right, guys, here you have them, your 2011 riders.
Not to take a panorama. Yeah, get all together.
Don't be shy, you know.
Know you're short in the front.